and gentlemen, we are live. Yes, welcome to Real Talk Thursdays. Look, special edition. We are doing it tonight. Normally, you guys see me in the morning around 11, 10. But guess what? We are doing something different tonight, and I'm super, super excited. So come on in the room. Come on, come on, come on. Y'all, listen, share it with your aunties, your uncles, whoever you can think of, your cousins, your neighbor, the girl down the street that sell cool cups, whoever, listen. Come on, tell them to get in the room tonight. We're going to be talking real, real good. I've got an amazing guest that's going to be here with me tonight, so I cannot wait. When you come in, you guys already know what to do. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Miss Renee. Say hello. Hi. Oh my God, our CEO, our Lady T, has entered into the building. Hello, lady. Thank you for this beautiful platform. We're gonna do it right for you tonight. We're gonna do it right. I promise. So when y'all are coming in, listen, don't forget to comment. Hello. Normally I would say comment good morning, but I guess we can't say that right now. So just come in and say, hey, speak, be very nice tonight. Let's just be very nice. Let's use our manners, right? So yes, I'm excited too. Y'all go ahead and come on in. I'm gonna do some tagging on this end as well. When you see it, hi Josiah. Hello, son. Can't wait to see you in a minute. To my Josiah says hi. Hi, hi. When you come in, comment and say, hey, let me know that you guys can hear me. And then immediately after you comment, hit that share button. Hit the share button. And over here, we don't like, we love. So hit the love button as well. Hey, Miss Melinda. Hi, guys. I'm so excited, y'all. So I'm going to give y'all about one more minute and we're going to get this thing rolling because I don't want to keep y'all all night. But I see y'all coming in. Yes, go ahead and start tagging your sisters, tagging everybody that you want to watch tonight. Listen, anybody between the age of, I'm going to say about 20 to 35. I don't know if that's the millennial gap, but whatever. All your millennials that you know, your young adult crowd that you know, invite them, tag them below because we've got some good stuff that's going to help our crowd, okay? That's what this platform is. That's why y'all see me every Thursday because I believe that when we come together as millennials, baby, we can fight any demon, anything that try to come up against us. So that's what I'm doing. Hey, Miss Kedrell. Hi, yes. Hey, Miss Kedrell gave me a new name. It's not Megan, but Nagin. I love it. I love it. Come on, you better put an N and where the M go. I'm just messing with you, Miss Kedrell. You already know. But hello, y'all. Yes, I love it. I see you, Miss Kedrell. Go ahead and tag, y'all. And we are going to get started. Again, thank you guys for tuning in with me tonight. We're gonna have a great time. I've got a guest that's, man, he's a power pack and just, a power in himself, right? But let me just hold on. I do need to cover some ground rules and some announcements, y'all, before I get into tonight's topic. Okay, so y'all already know you can go over to our website and get all of this information. And what is that website? It is www.lifthoj.com. Everything and anything that I'm going to say far as upcoming events or what we do, our communities and different things like that is going to be over at our website. We have a connection page, okay? So once you go over there, you'll be able to see the connection page in our menu bar and you can get all the information. So if I'm going too fast, head over to our website, put it in your phone, put it in your notes, and check us out when you guys get some time, okay? Normally on Tuesdays and on I think it's just on Tuesdays actually, we have Wake Up with Lyft, okay? So that's 10 a.m. at 11 and 10 a.m. Central Time, and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? That's where our Lady T comes in and she gives us pro tips. She gives us morning motivation. And it's just amazing. It's going to be on this same platform live, okay? So don't miss that on Tuesdays, okay? Then y'all already know we have deemed Wednesdays to literally be Lyft Day. I'm talking about from 6 a.m. in the morning, we have Get Up with Lyft morning prayer. It's a conference line where you are able to shoot your request into us. And oh my God, it's power packed. We've had so many people come and just pray. And it's just a great and amazing way to start your morning. So if you're not on there, please go to our website again to get all this information. A 6 a.m. prayer. That same day on Wednesday, I'm telling you, Wednesdays is Lyft days at 12 p.m. noon, right before you go to lunch. Right when you at lunch, you can tune in live for Wisdom Wednesdays. Again, Lady T is on here. She's giving us good information. I don't know if you guys were tuning in last week, but it was phenomenal and it was crazy, y'all. So make sure you don't miss our Wisdom Wednesdays. Then Wednesday night, they like, man, they got something else. Yeah. So basically, it's no excuse for you not to join and get some good tips. Okay. 7:30, y'all. We have book club. We are on the book right now, Discipline of a Godly Woman, y'all. We just finished the chapter last night, how to be a witness, and it was really, really good. I learned some good stuff on it. So listen, if you're looking for something to kind of keep your week fresh and something different where you're able to come in on a private line and just talk and be cool and be open with your lift sisters or just your sisters, period, you can join our book club. Okay. Moving along, y'all already know this Sunday. I'm talking about this Sunday, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days away. 3 days away, y'all. We are having our Lift Vision board party, y'all. It's going to be in person. So if you are in the Houston area or surrounding areas where you can get to the building, listen, it's already posted, y'all. So go to our page and you'll be able to see all the details of where we're going to be at, what we're going to be doing. It's all there. So this Sunday, y'all, I hope to see you guys there, okay? All right. You guys already know in March 2023, that is literally coming like tomorrow at this point. We are going to be in Lake Charles, Louisiana, by the way of Sulphur. Y'all don't get on me. It's Sulphur. But however you say it, I say Sulphur 8. So listen, we're going to be there March 2023. We're going to be there for our women's retreat. It's a Friday and a Saturday event. Listen, I already said I'm not even bringing any makeup. I'm not bringing no curling irons or nothing because I plan to be getting my retreating on. I don't even know if that's a way to say that, but I'm going to say it anyways. So that is what we will be doing, y'all. So listen, like I said, go over to our website. You will be able to see everything that I've just listed and talked about. Yes, come on. Two minute curls. Yes. So you'll be able to see everything that I'm talking about over there, y'all. And that's pretty much it. If you miss any things, you can DM us, hey Miss Sammy, or you can email us, and we will respond to you literally right then and there. Okay, so make sure y'all head over there to our website just to learn a little bit more about Lift. What does Lift stand for? Ladies in Fellowship Together. Okay. And we are, like I said, all these good things we have going on. But my mom, our leader, she put me in this position. She was like, hey, listen, I want you to be able to reach a crowd and, be able to talk to people so that they can understand you. And, they don't want to see me all the time, but they want to see you. And I was like, girl, what? And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to try this thing. And ever since I sat in this seat, y'all, on Thursday, I have been blessed by just being able to be a servant. Not just for me and my mother, but for God. Okay. And it just does my heart good. Oh my God, I sound like I was 100 years old when I said that. But listen, it makes me feel so good when I can look online or I can see somebody that's right by me. And I'm talking about with age wise, that is doing the same thing. I'm saying like, on the same movement and all of that good stuff. So I have to give just a little backstory on how I ran into this guy. So my mom did a conference, y'all. She did Take Flight with Liv, which was crazy. I'm talking about mind-blowing crazy, of June last year, right? And so I had been talking to some singers in the area, and I'm trying to put all this together because I'm over the music part. And I'm like, man, who am I going to get to sing and this, that, and the third? So I connected with the guy, and he connected me with some other people. And from that moment on, we have just been family, y'all. Okay. And we did our initial meeting, and I just noticed, just this big smile across this young guy's face. And I was like, man, he loved God for real. I was like, he loved God for real. Like I can see it on him, And so while we were in the meeting, y'all, somebody hollered out and was like, yeah, my boy Will, he got a single coming out. And I was like, a single? I was like, what you mean a single? And they was like, yeah, it's out right now. So I immediately went and downloaded it. And I was like, I'm going to listen to it. But let me tell you something. I played that song. I went from crying to shouting to worshiping to throwing a phone across the room. You owe me a phone, Will, at the end of the day. But I'm just like, you know what? It was such power packed. And it's so crazy. I was just like, oh my God. And I was like, Lord, I know you're going to connect us somehow, but I don't want to force it. Whatever it is going to be, just let it be. Fast forward some months later, we end up linking. Oh my God, sweet guy, man of God, just humble. That's a real word, right? Humble, right? Okay, he wasn't showboating, towed us up. I'm talking about towed the carpet up at the Grand Over. I mean, he pushed and he pushed, and I was like, man, I didn't even know he had all that in him, right? So once again, I said, man, I'm gonna connect with this dude, but I don't know how I'm gonna connect with it. So I was trying to get my message together. It's just stay with me, y'all. I was trying to get my message together for this week. I was making up my bed, and God literally just dropped in my head, defeat is not an option. And I was like, what? I said, defeat is not an option. And I was like, okay, I've heard this before. And I was like, so I started putting my pillows on there. And God said, I said, defeat is not an option. And I was like, defeat is not an option. Then I was like, hey, I know this song. I was like, I've got to get him on here with me. And so I reached out to him, and he was like, I would love to it. So I like to present to you my good bro, my friend, all the way from North Kakalaki, my hometown, 336 stand up. Okay. I'm going to bring him on tonight. Y'all show him some love in the comments. My boy, you know I'm extra. You know I'm extra. You know I'm
Listen.
extra. Hey,
How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm so glad you were able to join in with me tonight. Listen, we're gonna have a good time. We are definitely gonna have a good time. So listen, look, they're going in the comments. I don't know what they're saying in the comments. Somebody said, wow. Look, they crying out there. Wow, that's it. You tuned in, sir. You tuned in to the right thing. That's right. So listen, y'all. Defeat is not an option. Like I said, God was dropping this thing down in me, right? And I was like, this is his song. I've got to hear this story on how this came about, right? And
Right.
so before I get into that, I'm gonna do just a small intro about what I found on you, Mr. Will. It ain't ain't nothing crazy, but correct me in areas that I need to be corrected. So are you
Okay.
from Greensboro, North Carolina?
I am not. I'm from a
Okay.
little area. It's called Hoffman, North Carolina. It's
Okay.
close to Rockingham. I don't know if y'all know Rockingham
Yeah.
Speedway, the drag strip and all that.
Uh-huh.
It's like 10 minutes from there, but it's
Okay.
like 2 seconds you in and you out.
In and out, in and out. Well,
In and
that's
out.
it's a lot of places like that in North Carolina.
Yeah,
So weird.
it's bad.
Yeah, but they all power packed. I'm gonna definitely say that much part of it. So yes, so I wanted to say, basically he has a single out, y'all, and it's on all platforms, right?
Yeah, all platforms. iTunes, YouTube. I want to say it's on Spotify. It's everywhere. Amazon
Yes,
Music.
yes, yes, and it's amazing. I would play it, but I don't want you trying to sue me for playing your song. You know what I'm saying?
You are fine. You have my permission.
Yes! We're gonna get a little bit into that a little bit later because I really want y'all to hear this song because it's power packed. But listen, it's called Defeat is Not an Option, okay? And before we get started, if you don't mind telling us how old are you? How old are you?
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
26, 26 going on 82.
Oh,
Nah.
yeah. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Wow. So listen, we are literally the same age. Okay. So
Really?
yes, I am 20. I'm about to be 27 in January. And I don't know
Wow.
how to feel about that. It's like, God, hold up now. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful that I'm passing over,
Yeah,
but it's like 30 knocking, and I don't know how I feel about
right
that.
there. It's right
Calm,
there.
look, calm down. Right. So how long have you been singing? Can you remember?
Ooh, I was, from stories that I hear, I was 3.
Come on.
Yeah,
I
I was
like that.
3.
Some stories. I've been singing since I was 1.5. You don't
I'm
know.
not, I
You
hate when
don't know.
people, I hate when people lie and say I was 3 when I started singing. Most of the time you don't even remember that. You don't remember 3 years.
Right, it's spaced out. You don't remember somebody you was up there, not unless somebody showed you. So
Right.
just saying, like you started in your local church or with your grandparents. How did that come about?
Yeah, I started local church. I was very shy. I'm still very bashful, very
Yes.
timid. I'm very low key.
Uh-huh.
So I was very bashful as a child, but I started in my home church.
Mhm.
Both of my grandparents are pastor. My dad's a pastor.
Come
Um,
on.
so it's nothing that I could run from.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And that's, same thing. Like I said, when God sets up, when you meet people, I always feel like when it comes from us being anointed and connecting in Christ, it's
Right.
always divine. Whether it's
Absolutely.
going to be right now or whether it's going to be some years later, I always feel like there's a connection when you meet someone with the same spirit as
Right.
you. And I see your village is standing up. That's right. Get them on, get that family in here. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we're gonna get pretty much into the topic of tonight, which I've already stated is defeat is not an option. And me and you just kind of break this thing down. So what I did was what I like to do sometimes, Will, when I'm like trying to figure out something, I like to look up what the actual word means, right?
Right.
So I'm like, a lot of time we'll be saying all this word and you don't even know what it means. You just talking because you heard it. So I was like, let me look up the word defeat. And
Right.
when I looked it up, the definition, it actually like it stumped me a little bit because
Mm.
I was looking for when we hear defeat, we hear we've lost or
Right.
we're at the bottom or there's nowhere from here we can go now. And so when I looked it up, this is what the definition said. It says win a victory over someone in a battle or a contest. And I said, God, you in my
Mhm.
Google? Because at the end of the day, when we're looking for lost and this, that,
Right.
and he already said that was confirmation that you've won over the enemy. So the
Mhm.
definition don't even really match what the word is. Okay, we
Absolutely.
yeah, we going there tonight. You
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
You feel
Absolutely.
me? The definition doesn't even match what the word is. When we look at defeat, when we hear defeat, we think, oh, we've lost. That's the
Mhm.
first thing that came to my mind. But when I looked it up, it says win over. And I was like, is this wrong? And God was like, I said what I said, what I said. You're going to listen to me when I say what I said. I was like, oh my God. And so I was like, all right, well, give me some back to it, give me some scriptures. And there were so many scriptures over feeling defeat, what's encouraging when you feel defeat. And I came to 2 Corinthians 4 8 and 10, right? This is the New King James Version. It says, we are hard pressed on every side, yet not crushed. We are perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not forsaken, struck down, but not destroyed, always carrying about in the body the dying of the Lord Jesus, that the life of Jesus also may be manifested in our body. And I
Mm.
was like, what? And they got this new thing going around, the AAV, African American vernacular or something like that.
Mhm.
And so basically it's like they saying, you got all these different languages of the Bible, and New King James version, that's what I read.
Right.
You got the study version, you have all these different versions. And so I was like, well, let's put our little spin on, the AAV. What would we say in today's time? And basically when I read that scripture, I hear we fall down, but we get up. That's period. You
That's
know what I'm
all.
saying? Or I hear that you thought I was down, but guess what? I ain't pinned
I'm
down.
back.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
back.
I'm back, right? So I was thinking, I'm like, I always be saying this. I'm like, whose side are you on? I'm on the winning side. Like I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, how do we take this and we bring it to our world? And when I
Right.
say our world, I'm talking about us millennials. Me and you are the same age. We can definitely tell what we have, but for the ones that have, they know, but they haven't really tapped in.
Right.
And so we have it the worst. I promise you, we have it the worst. Yeah, once you hit over 35, God bless you. But listen, when you're in that medium, listen, we have it because we want to be cool.
Mhm.
We want to be hip. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But we still want to be used by God.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
somebody talking about, hey, nah, yes, the 40 and above's coming out. Come on, 40 and above.
We love y'all
You
40s
know
and
what I'm
above.
saying, though? Like, we want to be used. You got something on that?
Um, just to piggyback what you said, we're in the age where, we try to be accepted by everyone.
Yeah. Mhm.
Um, and sometimes, we'll hear people say, well, I don't care what they think, it doesn't matter to me,
Yeah.
I'm for God I live, for God I die. That's the
Yeah.
main thing people say. But it's something in the back of some young person's head that always has them thinking, what if, I was to stray away? Or what if
Mm.
I was to be like the crowd, or
Yeah.
I should be like this, or I should be like that. So,
Right.
you know, sometimes we say we don't care what other people think about us stand up and being bold
Yeah.
at a young age, but
Mhm.
sometimes some of them do, because
We
they want to
do.
be like their friends.
Yeah.
Um, Yes.
Yeah. And that's true. And that's what we deal with. And I feel like the pressure on us, even just being that, because you got one crowd, they're like, oh, you too saved for me. Here come
Yeah.
the mighty clouds of joy. You walking around with a Bible in your hand. We know Megan
Listen.
gonna have a scripture. And I'll be like, and I'm
Is.
And so, but the pressures of it, you've said it best. It's like at the end of the day, you have that in your mind. And I got from my parents that they didn't really shelter me to like your traditional PK. I've ran into so many PKs once they hit 20 and moved out of their parents' house. It was like, whoa, sis,
Yeah.
whoa, bruh. Like, like we do it, but you like really doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so what can you say to that for the ones that have been sheltered and now they're looking at a new world? Maybe they've moved out or they're in college. What can you say to that?
There's a scripture that I always go to for that,
Come on.
and it's just a little portion of I once was young, but now I'm old.
Yeah.
And being young, you're sheltered, you're covered. You don't
Yeah.
have to pray. You have to pray, but you
Yeah.
probably don't pray as much because mama got you, grandma
Yeah.
got you, daddy got
Come
you,
on.
your aunt has you, somebody has you. But when you get a little bit older, you still have mama's prayers, but you now have to learn how to go to God for yourself.
Come on.
And so when we step out on our own, when we step out to live on our own, when we step out to make our own decisions,
Yeah.
we now have to now channel what mama and daddy taught us a long time
Come
ago.
on. That's it. Train
You
up.
know,
Train up.
and we're not in their house anymore, so they can't, magnify us or watch over us to make sure, hey, are you praying at night before you go to sleep? So we have
Yeah.
to make sure that we're remaining, I guess, confident and keeping a good posture in what we've been taught.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think that comes from what you learn in those different trials and errors, even putting
Right.
yourself in situations and you're like, okay, mama not answering the phone, dad's not answering, granny ain't answering. I know where to go to, but let me just try it. And there's a fear that sets in because it's like, Lord, I know you, but I haven't really developed that relationship like I should
Right.
because, again, I'm in school. And it doesn't always necessarily have to be bad stuff. People
Mhm.
just go to the extreme. Oh, you out here doing drugs. You out here drinking. That's not the extreme. Just literally a 21-year-old's day-to-day life is hectic. You've got to work. Don't have
Yeah.
no kids. You got to work or don't be a part of something that you're committed to, whether it is church. You're a part of the praise team. You've got practice. You have rehearsals. You have all these different things to where it's like, okay, let's literally sit down. Yes, you are serving me. Yes, you are doing things for me. But when are you going to take the time to really sit down and get to know me?
Right. Exactly.
And I hate that we have to sometimes go through stuff to get to that point, right?
Yeah.
So even with, we've been called, Bible thumpers and all of that good stuff. We've been called hypocrites. We've been called too wild, ungodly. Listen, let me tell you something. That TikTok got a chokehold on me. It got a chokehold,
Man.
and he be whipping me, and I be like, God, but it's just so funny. I don't really mean it, but I want to do it. He be like, man, really, really. I be like, but what if I bleep out? What if I? And he be like,
Uh-uh.
clean it up. So even with that, it's a real pressure. You want to say
Right.
anything there?
You just gotta, watch, guard your hearing, guard your
Yes.
seeing, guard your speaking. Just
Yeah.
be careful of what you let enter. Be careful of what you let
Mm.
contaminate.
Come on. Yeah.
Like you said, TikTok got a hold on you. It
I
got
talk
a
about
hold on me too. It got a
yeah.
hold on. It got a hold on everybody. Because when you get on TikTok, certain times you can stop on certain things. Well, TikTok just keep going
It just
on and
keep
on and on and
going.
on. So after one, you see something else, and then after that, when you see something, it just
And
keeps
you
going.
was like, Lord Jesus, I didn't mean it, Lord. And now I gotta take a fast from TikTok, right?
Listen,
Yeah, so that's it. But definitely this is real talk, y'all. If you guys are just tuning in, we're talking about how defeat is not an option. And we're not only talking about just in a general standpoint, we're talking about us millennials, and oftentimes we're trying to find our niche. We're trying to find different things and we feel out of place.
yeah,
I remember going through a season of my from like 19 to maybe like 23 where I really didn't know myself. I
mm,
was like, oh my God, like it was like I was trying this and I was like, okay, that's definitely not for me. Okay, I was trying this. I tried to dress like this. I put on this color hair. I put on these short shorts. I was all over the place. And many times we don't really have anybody to nowadays, we don't have as many people to run to. And I'm talking about your church mothers, your church aunties, your church
Mm-mm.
uncles, that people can set in your life and say, hey, little sis, hey, little bro, let me hold you. Get up under me really quickly because I can see where this can lead because I've been there. Nowadays, we don't know where to look to. It's hard. It's hard out here for. I can't say what I want to say. I be want to say it, but I can't really say that.
But it's hard.
It's hard. Oh, is this your mom and
It
dad?
is. It
Oh,
is.
hi, Karen. Oh my God, we love you. You've done an amazing job. Yes, I love it. I love it. Proud parents, I love it. Yes, so it's hard, and so that's what leads to being feeling defeated, like you've
Right.
lost it. You feel alone because now you're just like, oh, I'm proud grandma. They standing up. That's what I'm talking about. Stand up. I love it. Yes. But yes, and so you feel alone, you feel frustrated. Now you're upset with God because you're like, yo, I chose you. And like here you are, like, I don't know what to do. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? You want to say anything right there?
Um, I think your mom said a question. Hey,
Oh
Lady
yeah.
T, I love your mama. I love your mama.
Oh, I love
What's
her
one
too.
way you keep her clear from all this?
Uh,
Ooh,
uh-oh, there we go. I'll let you have that one.
you know, you have to pray. Stay
Yeah.
on your face. I just said this to somebody.
Mhm.
A lot of times we go to bed without even praying, and I'm real big on prayer. I am real big
Yeah.
on prayer. I'm
Yeah.
real big on reading the scripture. You don't have to read the whole Bible. It's
Yeah.
every day you got to sit here and just flip through, but at
Yeah.
least
Yeah. Right.
take some time to indulge in His Word.
Hmm.
At least take time to at least pray
Yeah.
and not only ask Him for what you need, but just
Mm.
talk to Him and just give Him what He's due.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just go to God asking Him for things. We go to
Jesus.
God just asking Him to do certain things in our life, but we never just go to Him just to say, God, I love you. God,
Yeah.
I thank you.
Yeah.
God, you're amazing. We don't just,
Yeah.
just go to Him just to love on Him a little bit. And
Mm.
I think that's how we can, stay
Mm.
away from a lot of the stuff that's going on in the world is by prayer and supplication,
Yeah.
by applying His word to our life
Right.
and just fasting and seeking Him.
Come on. I
Go
love
after
it.
Him.
Yes, yes. And it's so shocking. Yeah, I agree. And I'm with you on that. But it's so shocking that you didn't say worship and you didn't sing because let me tell you something. This man right here, yeah, I don't know which side it's pointing on, but this man right here, oh, he can definitely take us there. And like I said, the connection because I love the getting down and praying and stuff like that. But I'm just now kind of, talking and stuff like that, far as in front of people. But when I open my mouth to sing, it's like, okay,
Yeah,
God, it's you and me, and I know this is where we connect. So
right.
even finding that secret place and allotting yourself time, I talk about this all the time. We have to make sure we have a balanced life, especially when you're
Oh
on this
yeah,
path, because we can get so caught up in putting A to B to C and all you got it all figured out, and you don't got no prayer, you don't got no fasting, you don't have
nothing.
no study time, and it's like, oh my God, and you do it without even thinking about it. So from
Listen.
going there with this song, defeat is not an option. What is the story behind the song?
Oh man.
Come on,
Uh,
get real with us. Talk
uh,
to us.
uh. That could take all day if I
Come
told
on.
you every intricate part of that
Yeah,
song.
yeah,
Because I will say the song was scheduled to come out and be released maybe 4 different times.
really.
And each time it just felt like something came up.
Mm,
The
yeah,
song format changed, the some different parts changed.
yeah.
And I kept asking God, why? Why can't I release this?
Mhm,
And, he simply just told me, you've been through some things. You've
mm,
been through, the message of the song. But
yeah.
now let me take you through what you're singing about on your own because you were under mom and dad's care.
Yeah. Wow.
And so
Talk.
now you have to face um, the reality of the world to know that defeat really isn't an option.
Mm,
So the message of the song comes from, um, I can say I started dealing with low self-esteem at
yeah.
about 12.
Okay.
I was, some people say, you weren't overweight. That was baby fat. That's what it was.
Come
Uh,
on.
but in my eyes, I didn't look like, the other
Mm,
kids. I didn't look like the
yeah.
other guys. So
Yeah.
in my eyes, it was overweight. I was fat and I
Mm,
didn't look the part like everyone else.
Yeah.
So from low self-esteem, it led to depression.
Yeah.
And from depression, I mean, I would be in my room. I wouldn't come out my
Mm.
room. And my
Yeah.
mom is a witness. She's on here. She can tell you.
Yeah.
It wasn't that I was antisocial. I just didn't feel like I didn't want to be outside the room.
Yeah.
I would sing. I would preach. I started preaching at 14.
Come on.
Uh,
Come on.
so I was I was singing. I was preaching, but all at the same time, I was depressed.
Mhm.
14 and depressed.
Mm.
I had my first suicide attempt
Jesus.
at 15.
My God.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
had
hold on. I felt it there. It
you
didn't
felt it.
work. It didn't work. Take me slow. Take me slow, please. Take me slow. Woo! Come on. Mm.
From there, I started doing different things. I tried dieting. I tried
Mm.
starving myself. I tried doing
Mm.
different things, and which led to my next suicide attempt.
Jesus.
I was in my car, just got my license. My
Mm.
daddy spoiled me
Yeah.
in in
Ain't no
more
wrong
ways
with
than I
it.
can. Yeah,
Yeah.
spoiled me. Just bought me a Mustang.
Yeah.
16
Ooh,
with a Mustang.
come on, Daddy.
Man, I took
Mm.
that car
Mm.
and I pulled up to the store. There was, I don't know if you're familiar with a cage of
Okay.
propane tanks that
Yeah,
go
yeah,
to the
yeah,
gas,
yeah.
to the grills.
Yeah.
I took
They
my
sit
car.
outside, right?
I took my car at 16 and drove straight into them. And I have witnesses on here. This is no lie. The only thing that happened to the car was a dent in the side of the car in the front and a busted tire. Car didn't
Jesus.
blow up, store didn't blow up, none of the tanks blew
Woo.
up, nothing.
Mm.
Um, I
Mm.
didn't quite get it. I didn't get
Yeah.
it yet. And I wrote this song after my first suicide attempt. I wrote this song after that at 15.
Jesus.
And I didn't quite get it. And I asked God, why didn't you let it happen?
Mm.
Why didn't it happen? Why didn't it, go through?
Yeah.
And it was like I couldn't hear anything. His voice
Mm.
at the time, because I was so young, was not
Clear.
clear to
Right,
me.
right, 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 right.
Kept on preaching, kept on singing, leading worship every Sunday.
Ooh, broken.
And
Come on. Talk good, sir.
I know it's a long story, but it's
That's
I'm
keep
getting
going.
to
You helping us.
it.
You helping us.
At the age of 18, that was my last suicide attempt. I was on the way home from Greensboro. I had started singing in Greensboro,
Hmm.
and I was driving down the highway, raining, um, several things going on, different
Yeah.
things going through my mind. Took my car, drove it off a cliff into a bank. It hit a tree. I was determined to leave this
Yeah,
world.
you was trying.
I was determined.
Come on.
Um, the car hit the tree, and only thing I could think of was I know I'm in water. I
Yeah.
cannot swim, so
Yeah.
I'm either gonna die by impact or I'm gonna die by drowning.
Drowning. Yeah.
And I came
Mm.
out. Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. And it was at that point that God had to really grab me and say, no matter what you do,
Mm.
and no matter how many times you try, when I have a hold on you,
Come.
and when my hand is on your life, nothing that you do can sabotage or come against what I had planned for you. And it
Yeah.
was from that moment that I realized this song is really where I gotta release. I have to release this song. Defeat is
Yes.
not an option.
Come on.
And so that's where that song came from. Surviving depression, suicide, low self esteem, and
Ooh.
just not feeling good enough.
Jesus. Oh my God. I'm like, ugh, at this moment. Oh my God. And the comments are going crazy because this is so many people's story, of just trying to be like, broken. Like I seen it
Yeah.
broken pieces and, different things. But at the end of the day, there was a but to it. It didn't
Yeah,
work.
but
You tried it, you thought about it, you literally it was right there. And
mhm.
God said, no, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
let you go down like that. And
Nope.
we just give him glory for that. Come on, because when we wanted to
Absolutely.
put it in our own hands and could have really messed up some things, he was like, nah, watch out, watch out.
Yeah.
And oh, that's good. That's
Watch
good.
out and just
That's
watch
it.
this.
Go ahead.
Watch out and watch this.
Mm. Right, right. Not only was he like, chill out, he was like, and I'm gonna do this after. I'm still gonna put you
Yeah.
up. I'm gonna keep you here to tell your testimony. Oh my God. You've got a question. You got a question. How do you continue to maintain now after all of that? That's a great question.
Oh man.
Oh,
And that was from my godmother.
Oh my
Um, you know,
God. Mm.
we wouldn't be human or honest if we didn't say once you go through depression, and once you go through suicide attempts, that the devil won't try to creep back in with his ugly
Yeah.
bald headed
Yeah,
self.
yeah, yeah.
um, the least little thing that I'm a perfectionist, and I am a
Mhm.
person who it got to be point on. It got to be perfected. If it ain't perfected or in excellence, I just can't do it. And
Yeah.
so if things get thrown off, or if stuff get out of whack and it's overwhelming, sometimes the devil will creep in,
Oh yeah.
and he will try to bring up old things that
Mhm.
that you thought were gone, that you thought
Yeah.
you were free from, and it'll
Mhm.
have you thinking, well, am I really delivered? Am I really free? Did
Come
God really
on.
free me from depression and suicidal thoughts?
Right.
And it's just a trick of the enemy.
Yeah.
But what you have to do, and like I said, I just apply, like you said, worship,
Yeah.
pray.
Yeah.
When the devil comes to you, he comes in your ear. Don't allow him to take control of your full hearing. Don't allow
Absolutely.
him to block your vision. Don't allow him to
Mhm.
control your mind. Start singing a song.
Yeah.
Start praying.
Yeah.
Start going against what it is that he's speaking over your life.
Come on.
You have to take authority. That's
Yeah.
pretty much what it is. You have to take authority of what the enemy is trying to attack you with.
Absolutely. I agree. And I also, just to add on to that, we have to make sure we take authority and not putting ourselves in those positions to where the
Yes.
enemy can attack us again. A lot
Yes.
of times we think that we're strong enough. And God is literally saying, like, you ain't really ready yet to go down that path
Mm-hmm.
and be bold yet. But we still are like, you know what? Let me try it again. And here we are starting at square one. And we thank God for his grace and mercy. And every
Mm-hmm.
time we're running back to him, he's like, I got you, baby. I got you. And so
I
we
got
have to
you.
make sure. And one thing that I've learned in this season, because, like I said, I know people in the comment have testimonies that probably will blow us over the waters. And just like yours literally just blew us out, and, to get to even where I am right now, going, getting pregnant out of wedlock, at a very young age, where my parents are pastors and my grandmother is a pastor, and all of
Wow.
this stuff, feeling all of this, to being married, to going through a divorce, to all of this before I was the age of 25.
Oof.
Okay.
Wow.
You feel me? So yeah,
Yes.
suicide is definitely up there, but when God literally tells you out front, like, I've got work for you to do, there's no stopping it.
Huh.
We've talked, baby. I done been in the streets, honey. I done tried every alcohol out there, not drugs. Now drugs, I ain't quite do
Never
that.
did that. I ain't never did that.
That's a little bit too much, but I've definitely just tried to drink myself into a slumber. You know what I'm saying? But not the drug part. But listen, just going through these things and feeling this alone, feeling defeat.
Yeah.
To a point where it's like, man, God, like, I know you're there, but are you really there? So we're moving on. I got another question from you. Well, you
Okay.
really, man, you kind of told my questions up. I had them all written out nice and neat. Really put everything I got on here. I did see my girl Jaleesa on here. Hi, Jaleesa. Jaleesa was also a part of our of the Take Flight with Liv
I
conversation.
see Shay on here too.
Yeah, who?
Shay.
Hey Shay, I didn't see Shay. Oh, there she is. I do see her. Yeah, I gotta get all of. I told y'all I was coming for y'all. I told y'all I was coming, so y'all be looking at y'all inbox. I got some stuff for y'all. But we're gonna keep going. So you've given us how you motivated to write it. Okay, so talk about the process of making this. What were you doing? Like, how did the studio sessions go? Who was a part of it? Who was
Woo.
it? I want to know the details. I know it was a lot. I know it was a lot. Oh, I love
Yeah.
you too.
I don't. The
Man,
studio.
you can't tell us who to produce. You can't tell us.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all every bit of it.
Come on.
So I went through one producer the first time when I
Okay.
first tried to put it out.
Mhm.
I will not say names.
Don't
Stole
say
my
it. Don't.
money.
Ooh.
Stole my money. Left. I
You
still
said stole it.
stole. I still don't. I still
Jeez.
haven't heard the first rupture. I mean, I heard it, but gone. Um, I
Man.
got another. Um, I let somebody else try to do it.
Okay.
It just it flopped.
Mm.
Um, and then I met Charles. Charles E. Wright the
Nah,
third.
boy. Child! That's my dog.
So, I hit
I said,
Charles up.
"Oh, in the church." Yeah,
Yeah, in the church. It'd be the main ones in the church trying to steal. Sis, it it's I met Charles and
somebody talking about Jesus. Let's get him. Oh, you done stirred him up. You done stirred him up.
oh, mom, I can't get him. I can't get him.
No, don't
I
get him
can't get
yet. We're
him.
gonna let
Can't get
God
him.
do it. We're gonna let God do it.
So yeah, I met Charles,
Mhm.
and with Charles, it went through several different phases.
Okay.
Between him listening to it and saying, "Will, I don't think that's it. Will, I don't like this. Will, I don't like that." And Charles is a perfectionist too. So me
Yeah.
being a perfectionist and him being a perfectionist just
Yeah, I bet
it
it
just
was.
got out of hand.
Yeah, I bet it was. I bet it was.
So we went through different phases. The song went from real slow to
Okay.
real fast
What?
to some type of groove, and then back to where we are now. He called
Yeah.
me and was like, "I think I got it."
I think oh my God.
And when I heard it, I was like, "That's it.
That's it. I
That's
love
it."
it. I love it. So who was singing? Who are your background singers? Give them a shout out.
Oh, so my background singers are, of course,
I
Jaleesa
hear her
South,
voice. Every time I hear the song, I can hear her. She's
Jaleesa South,
amazing. Yes.
Bridget Parks, who is another soprano that I have to introduce you to.
Come on. Oh, you've got to. Yes.
Alto was Joya Mock
Okay.
and Shay.
Shay. Yeah. Come
And
on.
then my tenors were Sir Jerry Sadler and Derek Wallace.
Come on. Well, shout out to you guys. Oh
Yeah,
my God. Amazing. We definitely have to do something together. Like, we got stuff
absolutely.
in the works planned. So I just love, and what are the age groups? Are they all around our same age, or are
Oh
they
yeah, I
older?
think the youngest is I think DJ may be the youngest. 23 or 24, maybe the youngest.
Wow, come
Yeah,
on. That's amazing, y'all. That's what I'm talking about, y'all.
yeah.
Millennials out here serving God. That's just how it is. Okay, what about your musicians? I know you mentioned the beast, the master himself, Charles, and who else? Who's were your drummers? Did you have a full band? How did
Oh
it go?
yeah, enjoy your mock. I'm sorry, Shay.
Okay,
Thank
yeah,
you. Enjoy
don't be
your mock.
leaving nobody out.
I'm
Come
sorry. I'm
on,
sorry.
Joya.
Musicians, I don't get me to quoting that because I don't
Okay,
remember all
okay,
them.
I got you. I got you.
I sent Charles the Kiss Ash, and then I let him do that.
Yeah.
But I want to say it was Chris Shorter
Okay.
on the strings, if I'm not mistaken, and then I can't think of who did the drums. It may have been Charles.
Well,
Charles is
we
literally a one shot. Like it's
come on, I love it. Yes, and we have to get him on here too because he is man beast, and I know he's got some good tips and things that he can give to musicians, especially the ones that are
yeah.
starting and the ones that have been in this thing and need some guidance and don't think they need it. So we shout him
Don't let him
out.
fool you. He got some word tips,
I,
some
I
nuggets
believe it.
now.
You gotta have you gotta be strong because they'd be like, that's not it. That don't sound good. I was like, man. I said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I love it though. We shout you out, Charles. And let's see what else we have. Okay, right here. Um, so right here, I just want you to encourage. There we go. They going up in the comments. That's it. Yeah, he's an amazing. We call him the Lift MD, y'all. So we got some stuff. She like, man, I need them. I need everybody that was. I'm like, man, just
No, Lyft is where it's at.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell everybody right now that's on here. If you are watching next year when Lyft, wherever it is, if it's in Greensboro, whatever state it's
Come
in,
on.
you have to be a part. Make sure you
Yeah.
register.
Yes.
Register. Number
Yes.
one.
Come on.
And
Yes.
number two, make sure you be a part. Lyft is amazing. There was an amazing message, an
Yeah.
amazing platform, and
Yeah.
then the worship aspect of it was just
Ooh.
so free. It was so amazing,
It was stuck on
so
me. It was
amazing.
stuck on me for about a week. Rough. It was rough. It was good and bad. It was good.
It was amazing.
Yes, yes. Thank you for that. Yes, so he
Absolutely.
said it best, y'all. Lift is where it's at. And as you can
Yeah.
see, it does mean ladies in fellowship together. But listen, we all trying to go up. We all need a lift at points. So that's what it's about. So we're gonna wrap this thing up. I'm not gonna keep you on here too long. But I do want to say, what is some encouragement that you can give to the youth and people that are around our age that may be trying to overcome the feeling of defeat? or
Hmm.
maybe want to step into, the singing aspect, and, want to record a song and different things, that just give me, just sum up, a few little things of what you can feel and just can give out to the people today.
Absolutely. Encouragement for someone, feeling like they are defeated or getting ready to embark upon something maybe in that area.
Yeah.
Um, what I will say is, you can't give up.
Yeah.
Um, don't ever let your obstacles or situations
Mhm.
um, make you feel like that it's going to come out a certain way or it's going to
Yeah.
come out bad.
Yeah.
Um, what if God would have gave up a long time ago?
Phew.
In the process of dying, what if He would have gave up? Then we wouldn't
Right.
be here. Um,
Yeah.
so don't let your situation, don't let it determine the outcome. Don't let it
Yeah.
determine how it will be in the end. You got to keep going. You got to keep fighting. Um, just hold on.
Yeah.
Don't let go. Don't let go.
I
He's
love
coming
it.
through.
Yes. And then for singers or just anything.
Who? Singers, man.
Don't
Uh,
do it. Don't do it.
Singers. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Be yourself. um, we can get caught up on the hype on YouTube, Facebook,
Yeah.
whatever social media platform there
Come
is,
on.
and we think our sound isn't unique or it's not good enough because it's not what's getting, you
Yeah.
know, the
Yeah.
look or the eye
Mhm.
of certain people. But you're unique. You're
Yeah.
different. God made your voice the way He did. He made your windpipes the way He did.
Come
He created
on.
your
So,
vocal cords the way He did for
yeah.
a reason. So you'll touch somebody. You're for somebody.
Yeah.
You're not for just whoever that person is for. And I'm not just referencing names. I may
Yeah.
be for somebody, you may be for
Right,
somebody.
right, right.
Our audiences may be different, but our message should still be the same.
That's
You
what
know?
it is. That's
So
what it
yeah.
is. Yes. And somebody stole my last question in the comment. Do you have anything coming out? Oh my God. Please tell
um.
me this. I'm ready.
So my concert, I will be doing a concert in February.
What? You
So
didn't
yeah,
tell me. Yeah. Okay. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there.
check it. We're gonna stay in touch. We're
Yeah.
gonna
I
stay in
got
touch.
you. I got you.
But yeah, February, I'll release the date and everything
Yeah.
real soon. So February is the concert date. There
Yes.
will be some great people there. My godmama who's on here now will be
Come
there
on, God
as
mama.
well. Y'all need to bring her to live too. That would be
Come
good.
on. We'll connect.
Um,
Tell me about it. Yeah.
yeah, that would
I
be
love it.
great. I'll connect y'all. But
Okay. Yes.
she'll be there.
Yeah.
We got some great people coming. We got some great stuff, and more music will be there. I'll be
Yes.
releasing some great stuff. I'm kind of going back to my roots
Come on,
with.
Ruth.
I'm a
Please tell me it's
quartet boy.
church. Is it
I'm.
church?
It is.
Foot
It is.
stomping, hand clapping church.
Foot stomping, shouting,
Ooh, I'm
quartet,
bringing my tambourine.
worship. I'm a crier, so it ain't.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Yes, well, I'll say this. Lyft is planning to be there. Okay. I'm gonna get
Absolutely.
everybody I can. We're gonna be, us, we loud and we boisterous, and we're gonna be
That's
probably
what we need.
you
That's what
already
we
know.
need.
You already know how we gonna get down. We're gonna praise God and we're gonna go higher right at the concert. Right at the concert. Listen, y'all. I just want to thank you guys for joining it. I want to thank you guys for my guy. Oh man, listen. I reached out to him within a matter of minutes. He texted me back and was like, "Yes, I just love people like that." I adjusted the time from. I was like, "Whatever we got to do, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work," because I feel like what was said tonight was definitely needed for somebody. Okay. Um,
Absolutely.
yes, we are targeting the millennials, but at the end of the day, any believer, anybody walking on this Christian walk, we need to feel that we are not defeated. And
Yeah.
defeat is literally not an option. I don't care what
Absolutely.
hard it was gonna be. I don't care how hard it looks. I don't care what your bank account look like. I don't care what the doctor told you. Listen, defeat is not an option. It's not
It's
even in your
not.
vocabulary. You hear me?
And it
So
never
don't
shall
say that.
be.
Don't get me.
Never shall be.
Come on. Come on. And so before we leave out, I am going to post the Cash App, y'all. If you guys want to be a blessing to my guy on tonight, matter of fact, let me put yours up here as well. Give me 1 second. Let me see how I can do that. I'm gonna put, because one thing we do believe that you have to sow. Okay, and I don't nothing just grow out and grow on trees, but we honor. We give honor to where honor is due. So give me your Cash App for me.
It is the Chico Collection.
The
CHE.
Chico CHIO collection.
Mm-hmm.
Collection. I put my own little spin on it, so hopefully it does that. Is there a picture or something on there?
Yeah,
Is that right?
it'll probably be my face somewhere on there.
Okay. Is that right?
That is correct.
All right, y'all. So if you guys want to sew into this young man's life, listen, 26, he's out here doing it, like doing it big. I'm telling you, yes, he is fighting, he is going through, and at the end of the day, he is like not letting defeat take over him, and he's encouraging me. I listen to that song. And I'm gonna just share with you. Y'all gotta go download it yourself because I'm not gonna give it all on my phone and my juice and battery and stuff. Y'all gotta go get it yourselves, okay? All platforms. Let me see. You are on my playlist, honey. They know I be
Oh
singing.
wow.
Okay, let me let them. Yeah, let me let you do it. I'm gonna let you. Hold on. I'm gonna let you do the singing, y'all. And I downloaded it a long time ago. Man, where is that? Hold on, your little picture gonna pop up.
Dang, that was back in what, June?
That's what I'm saying. There you go. Wait a minute. I know you on here now. Don't be trying to play me. Let me just type it in. You try to do the most. There, I love it though. Let me see. Oh yeah, I love it. I want to sing it. You are crazy. Why are you not coming up on my phone? You see how the devil try to come in here?
I
Any other
told
time,
you
did I put you under
he
my?
ugly and bald headed. I'm trying
Yeah,
to tell
won't he
you.
do it? Why is he doing this to me? Did I put you on my churchy album? That's where I probably put you at.
No, you didn't.
Well, see, I have a gospel album, and then I
Mm.
have. Let me just take my time and look for it. You didn't take it off of there, did you? I know you didn't get it
No.
on your phone. I might let you play it. I don't know where it's at.
Let me see if I can send it to you real fast.
I mean, I might be overlooking it. Oh, here it is. There it is. Don't be trying to play me. It's right there. I ain't downloaded. She ain't even had a song. Yes, I did. I heard you. Here you go. Let's see if I can get a little bit. Can y'all hear it? They're gonna cut me off of here. There's no defeat. I win. I win. I win. I win. It's enough. Sit there. There's no defeat. I win. I win. I win. I win. Defeat is not an option. Defeat is not enough. There's no defeat. See, I win. Yes, come on. Y'all gotta go download this right now.
Absolutely.
This is my guy. He's doing it big. Somebody's crying. I hope y'all can see it.
Oh.
He gets crazy on this song. Listen. Sing, sir. And you don't know what to say. You feel like all hope is gone. Yeah. Just know you gotta hold on. Yes, oh my God, that's all I'm giving them today. That's all. But the ending, listen, the ending is crazy, okay? So listen, y'all. Thank you guys for joining. Listen, someone said we can't give up. Y'all hang in there. I love it, y'all. We have to do it. So listen, these lyrics literally will take you through your day. I'm telling you, I've had this song on literally repeat plenty of times. And I'm like, I know him. Like, you know, I feel even more connected, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I know him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And with that, now you guys know him. And I know y'all know him, but you know it on the Lyft platform. So listen, all my Lyft sisters, go and blow up his phone right now with downloads to your phone. Play it through your house because that matters, okay? The many times as you it helps him out. Okay, send him a cash at the Chico collection, whatever you feel God is laying on your heart. And man, God bless you, Will. I love you so
Bless
much.
you too. I
Thank
love you more.
you so much. Yes, for joining in. And later,
All
I got
right.
you. I got you. All right. Thank you, Live Sisters, for joining in on today. Remember, defeat is not an option. I'm glad you guys were able to join in on tonight with us. We will be back, y'all. Next week, we'll be sending out some different things. I know we're going into the holidays, but listen, if you are in the Houston area, we will be having our Lift Vision Board Party on Sunday. More information is going to definitely be on our website. Go to our website, subscribe to our Lift today, www.lifthoj.com. I love you guys, and I hope to see you guys soon. Have an amazing night.